Okay, I thought I'd do a real GIMP tutorial rather than just add music to it. Here's a picture I took a few years ago off the top of London Bridge. I don't know if the fish were carp or goldfish, but I've never seen a golden carp, so I don't know what the fish were. They were at least 2 foot. But here's the original. Here I tried to touch it up, but the wood here and the stone over here kind of got washed out. So while I was playing with it this time, I found a way to bring out the color there. So let's go to GIMP. It's free open source software. To zoom in and out, I just use the plus and minus keys. First thing I do is I duplicate the original. That way I've always got it if I need it. And here I'm going to adjust the curves or levels. Levels are just a little easier for beginners. So I usually play with the histogram a little bit, decide which I like better. For this, I like this one. So I'm just going to drag this over to where the curve starts. And already the color of the water is looking better. But I'm going to adjust the red, green, and blue too. And already the water is looking good. Here's after. Here's before. After. And even the stone in the wood looks a little better. So I'm going to click OK. Well, and here I think I'm going to try to take care of the reflections. So I'm going to grab the magnifying tool, draw an area I want to work in, and we're going to use the healing tool. And I usually like a hard brush. And you want to make sure you're larger than the area you want to work in, but not too large. Okay, first off, we hold down the control key, pick a point that's about the same color, get on top of it, click, it's gone. Here, do the same. It will affect the picture a little bit. And let's just go ahead and drag on down. Click, click. Oh, as you can see there, I wasn't quite right. Distorted the color. Much better. Yeah, I don't know if that's above the water or below it, but I'm going to play with that, take that out. Okay, let's go over. Okay, I'm going to try to pick something similar. Yeah, I messed it up a little bit, but not too bad. Now, if you have a big area, you can actually click and drag, but you don't want to do it in this fine detail. Oops. Almost be worth leaving. Yeah, I think I'll just leave that. Okay, let's maybe drop down the size. Okay, I'm going to leave that. Okay, looks like we got it. Let's zoom out. And that looks pretty good. Now, let's duplicate this layer again. Try to bring out the water a little more. I'm going to play with the layer modes. And for this one, overlay actually worked out the best. Most of the modes you'll use is screen, overlay, soft light, hard light. So then we can play with the opacity of it. Let's kind of zoom in so we can see this. Okay, this is before, this is after, this is all the way up. And we wanted to keep it looking just about like water, but not too over the top. And I have a tendency of going over the top a lot.